Well, good morning. This is a first experiment for me. I'm starting a new year with my website of Midrashim, or my interpretations of the Torah, Chumash, or 5 books of Moses. And I want to say that this is a great moment for me because I get to talk to anybody who has a few minutes to listen about my passion, which has been since 2001 to add a new layer of meaning to the ancient verses in our Torah. It all began by me stealing minutes away, either to give a lesson sometime or a lecture or a drasha, and I had to sit down with a pen and paper. When I started in 2001, I didn't even have a personal computer at home. One day I sat down a few years ago and I started counting, and I realized that I had almost finished almost all of the parashot, of the weekly portions of the Torah, which are read in the synagogue every year. And the last 4 years I've spent polishing and completing. And also I have a great friend, my friend Anita Tamari, who has translated everything I've written, not the Bible, but everything that I have written into Hebrew. I call this my Torah musings. I liken it to one of my favorite books, family favorite, which was in the Harry Potter series called a pensive. And a pensive means when you take your memories out and you put them in something else to be able to share them. And the place where you put them, it could be a bowl, it could be a chalice, it could be anything, is where they're stored. And then someone comes in and they partake of the memories that you've put there. What I think is that the ancient verses are still meaningful today. And so I've written my interpretation. Traditional Midrash, which was written by the rabbis, it's been written all the time, but for thousands of years, but still the major ones were written in rabbinic times, and they reflected the era in which the rabbis who wrote them lived. I try to comment on the ancient verses for the contemporary era. I use metaphor, I use all different ideas that just didn't exist, not to mention that I've tried to illustrate with pictures and with drawings and other kind of art, as well as video, which certainly didn't exist then. All of the biblical verses I chose. First, I would choose a biblical verse. I had my idea of what I wanted to say, and then I would write my commentary, adding verses from other parts of the Torah or the other parts of the Bible, and then trying to bring it all together with my quotes and ideas. And finally, I would try to, in most cases, try to find a video from somewhere or an audio from somewhere that would tie it all together. And now, in terms of coming full circle, this weekend is Shabbat Beresheet. And so I hope that you enjoy my Midrashim. I've really enjoyed writing them. And I assume, even though this is low-level video technology, I assume that I will be speaking to you soon. So Shabbat Beresheet, Shalom. Have a great Shabbat Beresheet. That's the first portion of the book of Genesis. Bye.